my name is Jennifer Hall, and I'm going to be doing a presentation on our awesome Smartboard. I work for the Learning Experience, which is a franchise, and we have different forms of instructional technology. This is by far our coolest. The LEAP Interactive, LEAP stands for Learning Experience Academic Program, and this basically is a form of technology where we can take the kids on virtual field trips, and it also has a cool interactive workbook that I'm going to kind of go over as well, that we are actually able to not only have them do the lesson on the Smartboard, but then they're able to take that lesson into a workbook form that goes home at the end of each week. This week, our theme is Build It. So the kids are learning about various tools and also how things are built. And then also, we're going to go on virtual field trips, not in this lesson, but with our Smartboard, we can go and let them see different forms like skyscrapers, bridges, and different ways and how they are built. So for this, for our Build It, day 2, so every teacher does get a teacher manual. This is just going to be your how-to and how actually the materials are used, and then what the expectations and the guidelines for the children are. I would say this is also super great for novice teachers because everything is really mapped out for you, so you don't necessarily have to come up with everything on your own. And then we have also the authority to say that everything is research based, and we all have proprietary curriculum around it. So again, as a teacher, you would go to your teacher guide, you would let you know the preparation, also the instructional procedures that would go around it, and then exactly what you are expecting from the children. So our LEAP Interactive program does start for kids as young as 2.5, and it goes all the way up until they graduate from our program, and again, for older kids during summer camp. So this lesson is specifically designed for 3-year-olds, so it's our Preschool 1 program. So again, this activity would be to complete the activity, single tap the select tool, and then tap and drag the tool on the left to the matching shadow that is on the right. So again, if I was teaching kids, what I would do is obviously I would call on multiple people or multiple children to come up. They have these handy dandy pens over here. I just want to make sure that's nice and bolded. Yep. Okay, so again, I would talk about the different kinds of tools that they have. And then in the lesson, they would also go back to their tables and they would do the lesson after. So again, for our hammer, what I'm going to do is I would draw it across, and I would have the kids draw it all the way to the hammer. For me, again, just because I would want to show variance and actually how they are connected because they are so little, I'm going to use for this purpose different colors. So again, this over here, there is obviously the screwdriver. So that is going to connect right over here. The second one is the wrench. So we want to make sure that comes over here. And then lastly, the measuring tape. We'll use pink for that one. It's going to go right over here. So again, this lesson does incorporate all these different tools. We're going to talk about how the tools are used. Typically, I would follow up with this lesson about reading about different things that you use materials for. So obviously this book, Building a House, is going to be super effective. And again, it's going to help not only the children learn the materials, but also relate it to the real world and how they can use. So in this lesson, I would also talk about how these materials are used. So, have you ever seen your mommy or daddy use a hammer? They use a nail. Or, lumberjacks, they saw big trees, so they would use a saw for that. And again, just going in that way because I really want to make sure that I am relating it to the real world. And then after the lesson, again, we also have these cute stickers. I don't have one on me, that whenever children do get to participate in the LEAP Interactive board, they get a sticker that goes home with them, and they get to use that each day. And then again, this is what the actual activity in the book would look like. So if you can see right there, it's going to be a very similar activity, but again, they're just going to be using it afterwards. Again, LEAP Interactive is an awesome program. This is going to be something they get to do every day. So again, thank you so much for watching, and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.